Draymond Green is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Chris in at the center position. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Put out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry against Lillard. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. That one drops for him. Curry's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Warriors. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. At 2, good.
Now that's a terrific contest by Oubre. He's got the length and quickness to defend every perimeter spot, 1 through 3.
Drills the three-pointer.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's McCollum. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Good on the bucket.
Such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Green passes to Oubre. And now here's Chris. Curry looking around. Thompson outside. The pass to Green. Around Jay, and it's Golden State with another.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now McCollum, Lillard outside. For the 3. Chris with the rebound. Oubre with it. Now defended by McCollum. McCollum against Oubre. Pass to Chris. Kicks it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lillard way outside. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Thompson outside. Pass to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Chris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oubre passes to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Thompson passes to Chris. Curry against McCollum. Oubre outside. Passes it to Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Hood will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. This time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. A three. Covington trying to break free, and it's Lillard missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
And so here's Portland. The Warriors making the shot. No good there. Good D by Johnson.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Here's Lillard. And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 10 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Curry fires from way outside. A three-pointer, no good. Portland trailing here. Cullen passes to Covington, and he dunks it down.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry against Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for Steph Curry.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Hood. Here's Nurkic, covered by Oubre. Hits, got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got his second basket.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Again, Curry missing. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. McCollum dishes to Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. But Trey gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Curry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Boy, guys, how about the burst Curry used to get to the 10 and finish at close range? That is beautiful.
Covington finds Lillard. Put on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nurkic. Second chance effort. And it's blocked.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. Curry against Lillard. It's rebounded by Curry. The Warriors trail. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
Good on them. I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
Guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Now the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter's still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Shoot two. And the first one drops.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
And Kanter drops them both. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. The pass to Chris. Here's Green. Oubre outside. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range.
Well, this is his specialty, right? Klay Thompson's shooting form from range, so pretty.
Lillard, the pass to Kanter. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by one. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Curry passes to Thompson. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Dishes it to Lillard. Hood against Oubre. Back to Hood. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Lillard with the bucket. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Thompson passes to Chris. Curry against Lillard. With the floater, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that floater right there is exactly what you would see from Steph Curry in his warm-up. He practices every shot from every angle.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Thompson with it. Now defended by McCollum. With the teardrop. Thompson with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. Now McCollum. Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Kanter. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
I love that Kanter will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Great tee that time from Curry. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the stream.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. This game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things different.
Well, probably 2 guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has in his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. First one falls for.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Free throw is good from Lillard.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Feeds it to Curry. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Here's Trent. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. From deep three-point range, Portland grabs the miss. Kanter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the wing. Nobody near Lillard. And the three ball is good. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Trent. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. On deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson passes to Curry. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Anthony.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry. The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Warriors trail by 11. Down low. The shot misses. Nice D from Lillard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Trent passes to Lillard. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Performance for him. He averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now here's Thompson. He has 7. Loose and stolen by Lillard. Here's Trent. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. Knocks it loose and stolen by Lillard. Lays it in off the breakaway. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now, here's Thompson. Higgins outside. 5 to shoot. Passes it to basket. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. He hits both from the stripe. Trailblazers leading by 13. The pass to Trent. Lets the three fly. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Trent's got 7 points.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Trent. He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Lillard.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And now here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there. Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And here's Kanter. He's got 8. Here's the dish to Lillard. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 17. Thompson outside. Pass to Chris. Now Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
I don't think it's possible to overstate just how revolutionary a player Steph Curry is because of the way he has changed the spacing on the floor. Never before have we seen a player who shape-shifts the defense like Steph does. And that is because once he crosses half court, you better guard him.
The first one falls. And with the way, Doris, defenses have to adjust for Curry, it just leaves so much more space for the rest of the team.
I think coaches, Kevin, because of Steph Curry's presence, they have got to change their defensive schemes, account for spaces on the floor that traditionally you wouldn't have to account for. That puts Steph Curry in a class of his own.
He doesn't get the second one. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Lee's checked in for Curry. Lillard. He has 30. Here's Trent. To the paint. Out to Anthony. All alone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 20. Lee passes to Chris. Pass to Pascal. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. Good as the jump shot falls. Thompson's got 9.
Boy, that mid-range J is so nice. Klay Thompson, automatic.
And the pass to Nurkic. Here's Trent. He's covered by Thompson. And Anthony gets double teamed. Pass to Trent. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Warriors trail by 20. Lee with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Trent can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Wiggins. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Anthony kicks to Lillard. Tipped away and stolen by Chris. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Lee against Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 33.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pascal, the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Wiggins. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Trent, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lee against Lillard. Lee passes to Wiggins. Misses the 3.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Passes it to Trent. Out to Anthony. Here's the pass to Trent. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Looking to end the run. Good on the shot. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Here's Trent. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lillard's got 35.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Pascal. Warriors the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That bucket in no time at all. 37 points for Damian Lillard.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Wiggins. And now here's Chris. Lee outside. Here's Pascal. 6 points for him. Thompson misses.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
Lillard outside. Passes to Cantor. Here's Trent. Back to Cantor. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Cantor's got 10.
I love how hard Enes Kanter plays on the offensive end. Go ahead and finish through that contact.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wiggins with the bounce pass. And the pass to Thompson. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. To the middle. Here's Trent. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And so it's Portland rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 37 points, 2 assists, and 4 steals. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Love the versatility of Lillard as a scorer. He hits from deep as anyone, and this side of Steph Curry, I'm not sure who else. And then, wait a minute, you overplay him, and he takes you right to the rim.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like the warm-up. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hood. Tips it up. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Trailblazers.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Hood against Oubre. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now Thompson, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 17.
There's a fearlessness that Steph Curry plays with. This guy enjoys getting into the paint and trying his luck with the big men.
Lillard dishes to McCollum, and it's in there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Out Outside Hood. Elbow shot. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
But Kevin, I think Rodney Hood does such a good job using his size to create good opportunities in the pick and roll situation. He's got a really good feel.
Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him. Unloads. Curry with another miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? Bosnian beast making a name for himself.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Oubre. Chris with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Outside, Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Lillard outside. From deep 3-point range. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry finds Thompson. Over McCollum. Portland grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
But Kevin, 6'8", Rodney Hood is so effective at getting fouled on his way up. This guy's so smart.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That free throw good from Hood. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment.
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 40 points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here's Looney. Oubre outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McCollum outside. A shot, no good. Curry with some nice D.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Green dishes to Curry. A floater. Second chance shot. Good D by Covington.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now Thompson following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Lillard against Thompson from past the arc. Lillard misses. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And the basket is good.
It takes nice touch that close to the rim. And Klay Thompson, yes, he's got that in his game too.
Now here's Lillard. He has 40. Outside Hood to the paint. Here's Covington. Moves back up. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 10 points.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Here's Looney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson inside the line. Kept alive. Green kicks to Curry. Had the space there, but it's offline. Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Hood, the pass to Lillard. From deep. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
I think we know this about Rodney Hood, Kev. He will play hard on both ends of the floor, and he's a lethal shooter from range.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Rodney Hood taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Both free throws good from Hood.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Lillard. The good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 27 points.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Lillard left side. Shoots over Curry. Lillard misses.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Curry dishes to Oubre. Here's Looney. Count it from 12. Looney's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
McCollum finds Lillard. Hood for 3. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
That's his first personal foul.
The Trailblazers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
McCollum against Wiggins. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. 29 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, when Curry is hot, look out. This guy is fantastic at understanding what the defense is conceding and making them pay.
And finished off by Collins.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Curry against Lillard. For three. Curry can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Covington passes to Nurkic. A fadeaway. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And looking now to numbers for Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points a game last year, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Oubre outside for the three. And that's good. Steph Curry for three. Curry's got 17 points here in the second half. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. He kicks it to Lillard. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Comes up empty down low. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Curry passes to Green. Wiggins with it. Now Covington defending. And it's Wiggins missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And here is Curry after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Oubre outside. The feed to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here's Portland. Lillard outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Floats one up. Curry's shot is good.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Portland ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter. Collins is out there with Anthony, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Wiggins over Trent. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kanter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Wiggins. It's picked off. An even 3-on-3 break from the baseline. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Trent's got 20 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lee passes to Wiggins. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
And stolen by Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background and his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. obviously he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
And the second free throw, good. And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength, to me, is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that.
And the Warriors with possession here after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Top of the key, Looney. Inside, stolen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Trent cracks in the tray. Trent's got 23 points.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Passes it to Wiggins. Lee outside. Here's Pascal. Lock at 6. Here's Bowman. Gets an open look and hits.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Simons, and here's Portland. They're on an 11-3 run. Now the pass to Cannon. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Simons. And again, it's Portland converted.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Bowman pass to Looney. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely, and he makes that one.
A good score inside for a three-man. I mean, Wiggins can beat you with his back to the basket or facing up.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Shooting for Portland, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Azania, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Both free throws good from Anthony. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
And he makes the first. And Portland making a change here. Swanigan's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Bowman. Here's the teardrop. That one misses. The Trailblazers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6-7. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Golden State moving the ball around. Collins grabs the miss.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Bowman. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Simons, the pass to Swanigan. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Azania. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. That's good from Azania. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Bowman pass to Bender. Smailagic. He's guarded by Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Poole. But they recover it. Bowman pass to Lee. Here's Poole from beyond the arc. Swanigan pulls it in. The pass to Trent. Outside Collins. Here's Trent. Lets it go with the three. He's off on that one. Lee outside. All right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game, but because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Here's Poole. Swanigan pulls it in. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Swanigan. Tries from 10. Good, nice job down low. Swanigan's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And it's Bender at the elbow. To the left side wing. Passes it to Bowman. Trying to end the drought. Drills it from outside.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Simons. Pass to Trent. He can't hit that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Here's Poole. Trying his luck from deep. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Little, he's checked in for Portland. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Simons. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And good that time.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And now, Now here's Hazonia. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. This tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol. Really? I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, is 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The deep shooting of Damian Lillard was his biggest concern. He's got a hair trigger and all the confidence of the world. And guys, they cannot let him heat up.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Curry, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Chris with it, now guarded by Nurkic. Golden State moving it around. Oubre, good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies. And there's the pass to Nurkic. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That's a 2 from Lillard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
That evens the score.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Curry looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Free throw good, Curry. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talking about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Green taking his time here. Passes to Thompson. Clock at 4. No good on his first attempt of the game. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, from deep three-point range, and it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Taking 2 shots.
And you look at the shot chart from McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
Warriors trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson outside. Green, the pass to Chris. Great D that time from Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Hood, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
All focus from Hood. Even with contact, he finds a way.
Green dishes to Oubre. Pass to Chris. Lillard against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The pass to McCollum. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Curry against Lillard. Thompson looking for an opening. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. The shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Out to Hood. It's Covington on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Green finds Curry. Now here's Oubre. Chris with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Puts up a three. Hands it from downtown.
And it's crucial that Chris makes that shot. Big men like him are expected to possess an outside jumper nowadays.
Now here's Lillard. Down low. Outside Hood. From outside the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Hood's got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Golden State moving it around. Outside Green. Golden State needs to get off the shot. Curry can't get it to go.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Chris Nurkic with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. McCollum up top, guarded by Green. Passes it to Nurkic. McCollum against Green. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Lillard scanning the floor. Put on the wing. Lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot. The Golden State Warriors, so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Bucket is good. 9 points for Steph Curry.
I mean, a pull-up Jay, that is awesome to get a chance to see him on the floor, stopping on a dime, and pulling up.
Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is, with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it goes down 2 points. Chris has got 5.
The inventiveness inside, even when you contest Chris, he figures out a way to score.
Here's McCollum. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And now here's Chris. He's got 5. He kicks to Oubre. Pass to Thompson. The tray. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's Lillard missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. McCollum against Oubre. Lillard, right side. Here's Nurkic. Another shot. That miss is his fourth this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Here's Thompson. They get it back. And Green gets it to go.
Keeping after the second chance opportunity. That's hustle. That's commitment. That's Draymond Green.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. Now the dish to Covington. Lillard, the pass to Hood. Stolen by Thompson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Curry with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland leading by 4. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. A 3 from McCollum. Tries to save it with that miss. He is now 4 for 7 from the field. Green dishes to Curry. Releases. Again, Golden State.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Now, here's Lillard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
And he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Hood. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Trent in at the 2 guard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lillard, the pass to Kanter. Looking to get it going, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Smitty, certain guys, due to their size or just playing style, are harder to officiate than others. I've always believed that.
It is. I mean, back in my day, it was Shaq. How do you officiate him? Is he creating contact or he is absorbing contact? James Harden at a guard spot is one of those guys. Giannis, I also think, is one of those guys. And Russell Westbrook. Those are my guys I think that are playing right now.
They're just such different players, aren't they? I mean, they're just very difficult to officiate.
And they play through contact well.
Yes, good point. And the first one at the line is good. Free throw is good from Lillard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lillard against Curry. Shoots over Lillard. The shot by Curry, no good. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the set. Anthony. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry against Lillard. Here's Thompson, 5 on the clock. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Trent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Wiggins. Over Hood. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Portland the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Cantor kicks to Lillard. Here's Trent. But they'll get another chance. Anthony's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. They grabbed their own miss.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shot from the inbound. Anthony's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Anthony left side. 6 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Pascal. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Here's Trent. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the way in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Curry against Lillard. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Wiggins against Hood. And it's blocked. Thompson outside to the inside. Chris throws it down.
You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Rodney Hood. Chris gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Trailblazers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard against Curry. Anthony, the pass to Trent. Outside Hood. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Trent can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
Good work defensively by Anthony.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Curry after Enes Kanter's basket. Pass to Chris. He tries for three, and Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Trent. The pass to Kanter. Over Thompson. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kanter.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Curry is inside. Anthony on him, and it's good. 2 points. Pascal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here, Looney's checked in.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. 17th in three-point field goal percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. Wiggins laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lillard outside. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson finds Curry. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Portland, no good that time either.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Anthony.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite-level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Thompson for 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McCollum, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
They double-team Curry. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Kanter. Leads away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Pascal's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
McCollum outside. Back to Anthony. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Curry against Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Stephen Curry. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Damian Lillard. 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one, folks. When the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team, and then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
Now, here's Wiggins. He's got 9. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pascal, the pass to Curry. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Trailblazers trail by 14. And Lillard kicks to Cantor. Lets it go from deep, and it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 15.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Now, here's Wiggins. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Oubre passes to Pascal. And the rejection by Collins. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. Covington's shot is off. Warriors leading by 11. Wiggins dishes to Curry. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Off the inbound and finished off by Oubre.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 15. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lillard from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Still's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oubre against Cantor. Outside Curry. Puts it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Covington finds McCollum. Teardrop shot. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. And Cantor pulls it down. McCollum right side. Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. 1 second left. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you watch Steph Curry. So creative, so skilled, but also he plays with that toughness for his size. He doesn't back down from any challenges. We saw that in the first half tonight.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, it'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. McCollum finds Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Trailblazers. Curry against Lillard. Thompson outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just some grown man strength from Thompson there. His ability to shake off hard hits and still drain shots is admirable.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. You know what, Greg, you're right. Thinking back to Thompson, he had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Chris in the post, covered by Lillard. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Covington. And it's McCollum in the corner. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. 12 points for him.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Curry outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 19.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Curry against Lillard, and the layup falls. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Thompson. Chris kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. And another basket for Golden State.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Lillard against Green. Nurkic the pass to McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. From the stripe. And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Unselfish play by Hood to take it himself or finds the open man.
Here's Curry after the Trailblazers pick up 2. They double team Curry. Count it.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. What a teammate, what a leader.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. That's his first personal foul. And here's McCollum. 14 points for him. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Lillard. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Just an exceptional take to the hoop by Green there. Looking to see him go up for slams like that more.
Here's Lillard. Great D that time from Green.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Covington. And Golden State also making a change. Lee's checked in for Oubre. Trailblazers trail by 20. Cullen passes to Nurkic. Will it go? The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Thompson. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
The first free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Free throw is good from Lillard.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now Lee. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Lee. 35 points for Steph Curry.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Trent passes to Hood. Lillard outside. Back to Hood. 4 on the clock. Portland again missing. Warriors leading by 20. Curry outside. Kept alive. Thompson outside. Shoots over Lillard. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He dishes it to Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
2.
First one falls for him. So Anthony nails both of them. Warriors leading by 18. Outside Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. That one a little long. For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Trent. Out to Hood. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hood's got 7 points in the game.
The quick trigger. Hood piercing the defense with the effective catch and shoot J.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Trent to the paint. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Curry. He has 35. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Trent. Anthony left side. The shot will not fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green kicks to Curry. No good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
It's good.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Lee bounce pass. Chris finds Thompson, and it's good for 2. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some players improve from distance. Others, like Klay Thompson, they get better at converting inside.
Anthony down low. He's against Green. Anthony dishes to Lillard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Cantor checked in for Hood. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 13-point game, and the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls. Season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely full, completely automatic. Green kicks to Lee. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 4. Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's Trent. Anthony in the corner. Releases. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And Melo, a skilled shooter. If he gets a clean look, you expect him to make it.
Here's Green. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D from Cantor. Here's Trent. Pass to Lillard. Shoots. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
There's the pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Pulls it up. And it's Green. Missing.
Ooh, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
.153 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Curry. Pulls up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard, and they pick up 2. Lillard's got 37.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Looney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Curry. Dishes to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Trent, covered by Lee. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Down low, here's Cantor. And he comes up with the deuce. Cantor's got 6 points.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. From about 16, good work defensively by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Trent. Here's Cantor. A beautiful reverse layup. Cantor's got 4 this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Curry. He has 35. From deep. No good that time. But they get it back. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Looney. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard outside. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Pascal. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Oubre up top. Pulls it from 20. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's McCollum. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Pascal. Passes it to Looney. Nurkic with the block. Curry against Lillard. Inside. And Kanter throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Covington, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
He had a defender all over it.
Robert Covington. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. And both free throws good for Covington. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Curry passes to Wiggins. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's McCollum. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. To the middle, here's Cantor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Goods checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Warriors also making a change. Chris is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors trail by 3. Wiggins kicks to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Curry aware of his role. When you're at the point, you have to keep everyone involved.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Put on the wing. The teardrop falls in.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Golden State, Pascal. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And so he hits both. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Hood drives in. Tries again. Cantor's shot is off.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
They get it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Pascal.
And he makes the first. Good on on both. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Outside Hood. Kicks to McCollum. Back to Hood. Outside Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Oubre pulls it in.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Curry. 8 feet away. And the basket by Pascal. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Hood. Down low. McCollum finds Covington. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors leading by 3. And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. He feeds it to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly.
With David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Now, here's Oubre. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. Trailblazers trail by 3. The pass to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Thompson finds Chris. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Here's Thompson following the score by Damian Lillard. Curry. Rebounded by McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. Outside, Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oubre outside. Thompson outside. Chris passed to Oubre. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Pascal. And the Warriors lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Steph Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. So Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. McCollum passes it to Cantor. He kicks it to Lillard. From deep. Second shot opportunity. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good. Cantor's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oubre outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. That shot no good.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And Thompson sends it back to the inside. And finished off by Oubre. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Cantor. Lillard on top, guarded by Curry. And it's Lillard missing. The Warriors leading. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pulls up for 3. And Cantor pulls it down.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Covington with the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
But I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Thompson against McCollum. To the paint. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Thompson against McCollum. Thompson passes to Chris. Shoots over Lillard. And again, no good by Golden State. Trailblazers leading by 3. Inside, here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Now, here's Curry. Green left side. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Curry. Here's Chris. That one's off, still out of sync. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Thompson against McCollum. Good on the wing. Great tee that time from Green.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Oubre, no one around him. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 4. 52 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Nurkic checked in for Ennis. So here's Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And then Lillard slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 6. 43 seconds left in the game. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Nurkic. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Stephen Curry. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Curry against Lillard. Covington. It's in!
You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. From deep 3-point range. Gets the 3 to fall.
With the game on the line, who better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They lead by 2. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the one.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by